Nancy Cockerell passed. She was a whiz in world tourism. Born on July 4, 1946, in Alexandria, Egypt, living in Geneva, Switzerland, and raised in Wickham, Buckinghamshire, UK, graduated in 1967 from the University of Nottingham, where she studied modern foreign languages. Nancy was well known for her high-level positions related to travel, tourism, research. The Economist Intelligence Unit 1986-2000. Travel and Tourism Intelligence, Managing Editor, 1998-2000 London, UK. WTTC, Senior Consultant from May 1990 to May 2012. UNWTO, 1990. The Travel Business Partnership from 2000 as a Managing Partner. She passed away on January 21. She was survived by her son Justin Alexander Cockerell, by her daughter, and by 3 grandchildren. Imtiaz Mukbil, Bangkok, Thailand. I will always cherish the many high-energy press conferences we shared in Berlin, London, Sydney, Perth, Cairo, Hong Kong, and many other cities, said Thailand-based travel journalist Imtiaz Mukbil in his LinkedIn post. The global travel and tourism industry owes her a debt of gratitude. Imtiaz explained, Nancy wrote extensively for various publications, including the PATA Strategic Intelligence Center, the Economist Intelligence Unit, and the UNWTO Barometer. She was also a consultant for many years for the World Travel and Tourism Council, the Universal Federation of Travel Agents Associations, the International Hotels and Restaurants Association, and the OECD. Jürgen Steinmetz, Hawaii, USA. When I saw Imtiaz's post I was shocked. I like to echo what he said, added E-Turbo News publisher Jürgen Steinmetz. During my career at E-Turbo News I met Nancy at so many different events, and in so many places around the world. She was a tourism veteran and was so energetic, professional, and kind. Tourism and journalism were a major part of her life for more than 50 years. She will be missed. Professor Jeffrey Lipman, Brussels, Belgium. Professor Jeffrey Lipman was a former WTTC CEO and an Assistant Secretary General of UNWTO among other high-level assignments. He worked with Nancy closely for many years. Lipman told E-Turbo News. It was a body blow to hear of Nancy's passing. She had been an ever-present in the tourism ecosystem for so many years. We had been friends and colleagues for almost 50 years since we met in Geneva when I was working in IATA, wearing what Billy Joel calls a younger man's clothes, and Nancy was a freelance travel writer. I quickly discovered that Nancy was friends with so many like-minded tourism aficionados across the globe. Always smiling, always interested in what others were doing, and always putting pen to paper in a uniquely interesting and knowledgeable way. She was a whiz at getting through the dull tourism numbers to the juicy bits and always fun to be with in so many places around the world and in so many of the alphabet organizations that make up the tourism pastiche, PATA, IHRA, IATA, UNWTO, WTTC. Nancy was always there lugging her trusty, desktop-like laptop, with her. Even when battling serious illness she was always there, always lugging some office on the go. We published a small tabloid sheet together on aviation called Plain Facts. She helped in the publication of 2 EIU studies on opening up air transport in the 1970s. Then she helped write our first annual tourism satellite account studies in the early days of WTTC. We also collaborated on UNWTO's Tourism Barometer, and more recently Nancy was rapporteur for the think tanks we organized from SUNX Malta, with our mutual friend Leslie Vella. And Nancy did so much more, contributing more than a dozen academic research works on tourism development in countries ranging from South Africa, New Zealand, Ireland and so many more. She was one of the early and best analysts on the evolving role of NTOs. She was the essence of good collaboration, working diligently, and always cheerily, with so many partners. I heard only good words about her all this time. Nancy was a devoted mother and daughter and a wonderful person to go for a late-night drink with after yet another tedious meeting. So many of us will miss her and reflect grimly on our own mortality. Jeffrey Lipman. May God rest her soul in peace.